Welcome everyone to Merrill Field here live in Harlan. I'm Brian Martin. With me is Shane Conrad and Jonathan North on the camera. It's homecoming week, Shane, and the Perry Blue Jays come to town. Harlan coming into this game 3-2, Perry 1-4. So we should be seeing Harlan on the scoreboard a lot tonight.
Yeah, Harlan looking to come in, bouncing off that last second loss to Creston last week.
And what a game that was. Game of the week. Definitely lived up to the hype. Harlan just unfortunately came up short, kind of like spotted the ball short, but nonetheless going to bounce back in a big way here on homecoming. Perry started out strong in the year, Shane, but then drops 4 straight in their season. Not what they wanted to see. They started out with a 33-18 win week 1, and then it just kind of went downhill for the Perry Blue Jays.
Yeah, rough turn to the season for the Blue Jays, and not going to get any easier tonight here at Merrill Field.
No. Especially Harlan being hyped. It's homecoming. As Shane, it's been a whole week of costumes, pajama day, everything at school.
Adam Sandler Day even this week.
I mean, I saw that. Wish we had that back in our day. The parade happened today, Shane. I wasn't there, but I heard it was a good parade. So nonetheless, Harlan hyped homecoming week. And like you said, for Perry, definitely not the game you wanted to come and roll into Harlan.
Yeah, no. Again, Harlan looked good every game this season so far. This offense really coming into form as the year rolls on.
That's very true. Both losses that they've had this year, Shane, winnable games, but only making this Harlan team stronger. And you want to be stronger down here at the end of the year, getting ready for playoffs.
Yeah, and we get ready to start this one as the old homecoming Kings set to kick the ball off.
That is right.
Elmer Argueta.
So he's already won once today. He's trying to make it 2 in a row as we are underway here at Merrill Field, as Perry will receive the kick at about the 12, and Harlan will get him right before the 25.
And now we bring out this awesome defense for Harlan. The strong defensive line comes out.
From Soma to Neve to Sorfin, Rise, all them. In Creston, they had a very good game in Creston. The questionable calls up there too kind of led to Creston's win, but nonetheless, this defense looking to kind of feast on Perry today, and we'll get a run right up the middle for Perry, and he'll be about 2 yards short.
As Keegan Snyder takes the carry.
So 2nd and 2 for Perry. And Shane, that was an explosive run there, and could be seeing possibly more of that, but Harlan will lock that up. It looked like they were kind of coming off the edge more than loading the box there.
Yeah, I think they got caught with the motion a little bit.
As there'll be another run right up the middle. He'll fall forward for a first down. So 2 plays, Perry moves the change, and coming into Harlan, that's kind of the start you want if you're from Perry.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing more you could ask for as far as Perry. But again, Harlan will settle in and turn this around.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 37 for Perry, as they'll be in the shotgun. And we have kind of a read option there, and he'll get back to the sticks, maybe 1.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to be seeing probably a lot of is Harlan stuff in that run. Looks like Perry's just going to try and run some motions, fake a jet sweep, and see if they can catch Harlan sleeping. But right now we've had a heavy dose of Keegan Snyder for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, two run plays. I mean, he got the first down, but the feeling out process will soon fade for Harlan, as we'll get a quarterback keeper there, and he gets back to the line of scrimmage, as Harlan wasn't fooled by that one.
Yeah, as Quinn Kester steps up and stuffs the run.
As that was Drake Levon on the carry for Creighton, or for Perry. It's a Blue Jay.
Well, let's not forget you were calling LC the Tennessee Titans week 1, so.
I mean, it happens. As kind of a, I don't know if that was a broken formation or what there, but wasn't fooling anybody on that one.
Yeah, Erlenmeyer, good coverage on the play. There was not any room to really fit that pass in. As we'll bring out the punt return team, and it looks like Landon Kaufman's going to be back to return this punt.
So 4th and 9, ball in the 38 for Perry, as
Kesters almost gets a block on that one. Kaufman fields it though.
As he's got some room there, and he's going to be out at about the 40, a little bit past. They're going to mark him at the 40 though. So
it looks like they're going to mark him at the 39.
It's a good starting position though for Harlan, and that's what you want to see with this offense that can score kind of like on a flip of the switch type of quick strike offense when they need to. And kind of the running back duo we've had the last couple weeks with Noah Schmidt and Lucas Francis, and we have Lucas Francis in the backfield to start this drive. And it'll go to Lucas Francis, and he's got some room off to the edge there, still going.
Yeah, Brian, and that's the thing with we'll see with all these Harlan running backs is none of them are really easy to bring down, and if you do, they fall forward.
That's yes. He's kind of one of those rushers though that goes to the edge. Noah Schmidt and Matt Sorfenden, when they run, they're looking for contact. They're going just right up the middle, so you're getting a dose of kind of a wide field type of running backcourt that Harlan has as they're in the I formation to start this play, 2nd and 7. And it'll be a fake as he's got Eggers right there, complete, and he's going to be in there for a touchdown, a nice cutback. And just like that, Harlan for a 38-yard bomb there from Will Arkfeld to Brendan Eggers, and Harlan scores first here on homecoming night, 6-0. And Shane, I think that play action kind of fooled Perry. He was about 3 steps too late.
Yeah, as Braden Eggers just hits the brakes on that one and cuts back inside.
Yeah, did the old basketball step back, let the kid keep going.
And Schwery's now on for the extra point. And he knocks it through.
So 8:41 left here in the first quarter. Harlan 7, Perry nothing, and Harlan went right down the field, Shane, and put 7 on the board.
Yeah, this is about exactly what we thought we'd see out of this Harlan offense is quick strike, big plays. They've been putting it together lately.
Yeah, like we said last week, probably one of the most complete games we've seen, and then one of those that just came up short in Creston, but nonetheless this offense was firing on all cylinders, and it's only going to get better as the season winds down. So kind of a nice little 38-yard pitch and catch to Brendan Eggers, and sets Harlan up 7-0 early in this game. As again, the homecoming king himself kicks it away, and this will be muffed at about the 5.
And this is not going to be good for 25.
Nope, as he will just almost get tackled into the end zone, as kind of just wish he would have just fell down at about the 5 when he had it. They're going to move him at the 5 though.
Yeah, Brian, never looks good when we look out there and we just see a sea of red jerseys and one white jersey running back there.
You just kind of fall forward at about the 10 there, but he backtracked and went down at the 5.
Yeah, his only option was to try to beat Harlan to the outside, and I think you and I could see from up here there was really no shot of that.
No, absolutely not. So 1st and 10, ball in the 6 for Perry, as they look to try to get something going against this stout Harlan defense. And Harlan was bringing it, and it's picked off. and touchdown.
As Sorfenden reads the play off the snap and gets his second pick six of the year.
Absolutely. It looked exactly like Lewis Central. He picked it off, and just reservations for 6 there, Shane. And he went in there untouched, didn't even need to go to the laundromat.
Yeah, again, good defensive read from the linebacker. Harlan coming out here with some fire. It looks like they got something to prove after last week.
I think, unfortunately for Drake Levon, for Perry, got happy feet. He saw about 3 Cyclones bust through that offensive line after him, and he just hurried up and threw it. And unfortunately, Sorfenden right there, and Perry turns it over. Harlan puts up another 6 as it's 13-0. And Schwery will make it 14-0. So early here in this homecoming night, Shane, 8:26 left. Harlan 14, Perry nothing. This is something you don't want to see if this is the Harlan defense scoring touchdowns, getting to your quarterback. It's going to be a long first half for Perry.
Yeah, I was going to say the biggest difference between Sorf's pick 6 here and the one week 1. Week 1, I believe Hetzel was getting hit while he threw it. This one was just a clean, I'm seeing where the quarterback's going and taking the ball.
Almost kind of camouflage. I don't know if he even saw him there. I'm not sure, but yeah, when he threw it, man, it was a nice interception all the way. He was in the end zone kind of before anybody really knew what was happening.
And here we go. Again, Elmer
nice
getting
kick.
a lot behind these kicks now.
So a first touchback of the night. So Perry starting in better field position than last time, hoping for better results. And for this Harlan defense, they have to keep the kind of the gas to the floor there, and going to try to put this game away quick.
Yes, I think that's Elmer's second touchback of the year off the kick.
I think you're right. I think he had one last week in Creston.
I think it was Glenwood that he had it.
I think you're right.
Usually.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 20, and we got laundry.
Looks like old Jacobo Serna Gomez getting a little antsy over there, trying to run the route before the ball snapped.
I say before hike, he was already running his out route there. He was about 5 yards down the field before the ball was snapped. And usually the Harlan crowd will remind the opposing team that you cannot do that, and they'll back it up 5. So 1st and 15. And they'll look to the air, and he's going to get sacked.
Van Baller there, I believe, is who.
Yep.
No, that was Caden Brook.
And he was back there in a hurry, Shane. Kind of no time for the quarterback to even pump fake or really look.
Yeah, Drake, I think, went for his first read, which was covered, so he kind of had to pull back on it. And as soon as he did that, Caden was there.
Yeah, he even bit on the play fake and still was able to grab him. So Perry has to roll out here, has a completion, and the ball is out.
They're going to call it incomplete, as that seems to happen a lot for these Cyclones. Can't really catch the break on the fumble.
It's 0-9 now. If you go back from the last 3 games, Shane, 0-9, Harlan has failed to get a fumble call. As I don't know if we're back in Lambeau Field against Dallas, but if you take more than 2 steps with the ball, that's considered a completion. And he was about 5 yards down the field with that ball.
Yeah, he was just starting to turn upfield. Ball squeaked out, and guess he bobbled it the whole way.
So 3rd and 21 for Perry, as they're trying to get to the sticks or something, and this will be incomplete.
Yeah,
and we'll get a
Erlenmeyer's getting called for pass interference there. I don't think that was getting completed anyways, but he just got a little grabby, unfortunately, and that's going to bail Perry out of a bad situation. Again, not one I thought was going to be completed, so just kind of a tough break.
So here, 7:34 We get our first penalty of the game. Second, excuse me. We had the offsides from Perry. But lately, Shane, it's been kind of more of a kind of penalty heavy first quarter for the teams that Harlan faced.
So we'll have 3rd and 6 here.
As the Cyclones are coming, and he'll sail over the head of his intended receiver. So that'll bring up 4th and 6 for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, as they keep picking on Erlenmeyer, and I'm not sure why, because he's got pretty good coverage on all these plays.
They're kind of just mainly going after Gomez. He's been the main target. He's really not looking anywhere else down the field. So I don't know. Harlan obviously keen on that one. And this punt will be away, and it's got some hang time. As it'll be down at about the 47, 48. So 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Ball in the 47, and the last time this offense was on the field, Shane, they went down for 6 in a hurry. And let's see if they can do it again. 1st and 10, ball in the 48. We have Lucas Francis in the backfield. Arkfeld under center, as it'll be a toss to Francis. He's got some room off to the edge there. He's got 1st down and more.
He's got about, 15, 16 yards on the carry. Nice little toss play to the outside.
And he got to that edge, and he kind of exploded there right when he got to the edge. Went north and south in a hurry. Like you said, about 15, 16 yards right there. And Harlan moving pretty easy here on this drive.
Yeah, Lucas is very good once he gets to the edge, hitting that north and south. It's just he's got to get there first. And tonight we're seeing he's getting there pretty quick.
As they'll go Lucas Francis again here, he's going to rush to the near side and about lose 2 yards on that carry. As Perry was going for the strip there, but
yeah, Harlan running the counter there, which is a little slower developing handoff, but it's been working a lot for him lately. And Perry just happened to read it right that time.
Noah Schmidt checks in as he's kind of the bruiser back between the two. Francis has more of the speed. Noah Schmidt kind of likes to run right up the middle.
So we'll see Arkfeld in the pistol this time.
As we got a flag.
As we're going to get whistled for a false start. Not a good start after the 1st down on this drive.
As it's kind of, like you said, fizzled out a little bit, but pretty confident that Harlan will get it right back down the field. As we're seeing some new numbers out there, Shane, as number 43 was lined up. There, unfortunately, he's not in the program.
I believe that's Bendorf.
As he's going to go deep to Eggers again, and just out of reach, as Eggers kind of had his man on an island out there, and just could not get the pass completed. So 3rd and 18 for the Cyclones.
Yeah, Arkfeld with a well-thrown ball, just overshooting the receiver a little bit. As we're not seeing a whole lot of Cade Sears right now.
So 3rd and 18. As Arkfeld will look to the air again, as he's going to go over and get
the Joseph Rice on the completion.
Going to fall short of the 1st down. Do they bring out the punting unit or keep the offense on the field?
It looks like Arkfeld's over to get a play, so they're going to run a play.
So 4th and 6. Harlan's offense stays on the field.
Be interesting to see what they come out with. You know, needing 6 yards, not really one to run, so.
So look to the air there, and he's got Eggers at the stick.
And Eggers drops it, but luckily his teammate was there to fall on it.
So that'll be enough for the first down.
Yeah, Rye's quick to jump on the football there.
Shane, you mentioned we had not kind of seen Sears on this drive at all, as he's
down on the sidelines. He's just not really made an appearance out there tonight.
So 1st and 10, ball in the 21 for the Cyclones in the eye. And we're going to give it to Lucas Francis, and he's going to go to the edge, run a kid over, and get about 4 yards.
Well, he got about 4, but there is some laundry on the field. As it will wait for the call on it.
So unfortunately, Harlan's already backing up, so
it is a hold.
So 1st and 20. Ball on the 31. 4:49 to go here in the first quarter. Harlan leads it 14-0 here on homecoming night. And Perry's kind of having a little bit of success on this defensive drive, and Harlan looking to the air, and he's got Eggers, and just incomplete.
In and out of his hands.
He had 6 right there, and just out of his hands, like you said, Shane. And
Eggers got a little hitch in his giddy up right now. He got a little slow running on that one. Could have just been disappointed in himself having the ball go in and out of his hands. I mean, tough grab over the shoulder with the defender on you.
So 2nd and 20, ball on the 31. As he had his man beat, Shane just could not come up with the catch. As they'll look to the air again, and he's got Rise there.
And that seems to be one of the favorite plays of the Cyclones, is they like that little slant over the middle to Joseph.
I mean, it's working, Shane. We saw it work to success in Creston. We're seeing it tonight. 3rd and 5 now. And Joseph Rice, Shane, as of late, has kind of came into being the second down option if Sears is covered. And he is a massive receiver.
Yeah, he provides a lot of size. I think he started more as a tight end at the beginning of the year, and they've slid him out wide. So we'll see Schmitz in motion, and we'll get a slant to Eggers, who gets the first down.
Be down at about the 5 as he tried the quick cutback, Shane, and Perry's able to wrap him up this time.
So Harlan, despite the penalties, moving the ball right now.
So 1st and 5, ball on the 5. Francis in the backfield, Harlan in the eye. And they'll give it to Francis, and he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Yeah, as he got north and south in a hurry, but we have a Perry Blue Jay down on the field.
And he does not look like he's doing too good, as he's holding a knee. So we will have an injury timeout. You are watching HLTV Channel 15. Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. Harlan leading 14-0 over Perry as they are helping the injured Blue Jay off the field. Shane, it looked like he was looking or pointing towards his knee, so it's nice to see him kind of walk off, put some weight on it at least.
As we'll see what Harlan can do here from the 3-yard line.
2nd and 3 as Harlan in the I formation. As it'll be a rollout. And he's got Eggers, and it'll be incomplete.
Yeah, good effort there. That's a tough throw from Arkfeld. He's got to readjust his hips and shoulders to try and get that out to Eggers.
A nice kind of play drawn up there, Shane. Caught Perry, had Eggers there on the out route, just could not complete the pass. So 3rd and 3, ball on the 3 for Harlan.
As we'll see Schmitz get the carry, and he is stuffed.
As Perry's defense has kind of flexed its muscle here on this drive, Shane, and looks like Harlan's offense might be staying on the field again. Here, 4th and 3, ball on the 3.
Yeah, Harlan just out here trying to flex its muscle, and you love to see it.
So 2:10 to go here in the first quarter. Harlan 14, Perry nothing. Harlan 4th and 3, ball on the 3, trying to get it into the end zone, and they'll look to the air again, and it'll be incomplete.
Well, even if it was complete, it was short of the touchdown.
So pass was intended to Bendorf, and Harlan turns it over on downs on the 3-yard line. As 2 pass plays there just come up short on the completion, but Harlan's offense still showed on that drive that they can move the ball.
Yeah, again, another tough throw, having Arkfeld roll to the left. He's a right-handed quarterback, so it's a lot of getting his hips situated and his shoulders so he can make that throw and get enough on it.
So 1st and 10 for Perry, ball on the 3. And this offense has had kind of no answer for Harlan's defense, as Harlan's bringing again, as this will be a run right up the middle, and he'll be stuck.
He's going nowhere. I think he got back to the line.
So it looks like they're going to put him at the 2. So dangerous territory if you're Perry. This Harlan defense has kind of had its way with your offensive line. Your heels are on the goal line. You do not want a safety facing a 2nd and 11.
Yeah, outside of those first 2 plays, this Harlan defense has definitely settled in.
And they are kind of making it a long night for the Blue Jays, as it'll be 2nd and 11. So send another man in motion, and
we'll go with the keeper to Drake Levon.
This will get some breathing room, but
yeah, looks like about out to the 4. As right now, this Harlan defense is showing what it's made of.
Yeah, they're not really letting Perry do anything offensively, kind of giving him 1 to 2 yards here as of late, but Perry has no answer, whether it's through the air, on the ground.
And they fumbled a snap. I'm not sure if he got out of the end zone. They're going to mark him just out of the end zone. These Cyclones just can't catch a break this year.
As he recovers the ball with his knees in the end zone, Shane, and
they said the ball was outside the end zone, which is what matters. So
the ball placed at the goal line. 4th and 13. Perry bringing the punting unit.
Yeah, I'm thinking Harlan might come away with a safety on this anyways. as we'll end the first quarter here, so we'll flip sides for the punt.
So they will switch sides. We'll be right back. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV Channel 15 is brought to you by Keast Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa. Hanson House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hanson House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Family Service Community, SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15, 4th and 13. Ball on the inch-yard line for Perry, as this was going to be a dangerous punt, as we're going to see Harlan just try to get home as he gets it off, and Kaufman gets it to about the 40.
Yeah, and we're going to have a block in the back.
And he'll get tackled at about the 28, but Shane, there is laundry on the field, like you said, block in the back. Pretty apparent. You could hear it in the crowd.
Yeah, I was watching it, and it was one that I don't think really needed to be made, as I think Kaufman was going to get past that first tackler anyways. So that'll back these Cyclones up to start this drive.
As we've had no problem moving the ball, Shane. Just kind of the last drive had trouble getting into the end zone there. Perry did a good job keeping us out. But
yeah, definitely got about as close as you can get without scoring.
Right. Should have had a safety, but nonetheless, 1st and 10, ball on the 47 for Harlan, as even with the penalty, Harlan starting in Perry's territory. Harlan in the I formation, Noah Schmidt in the backfield. And they'll look to Eggers.
Eggers fighting on his feet, breaking one tackle, but second defender there.
As he gets to the sticks, and
yeah, it'll be a Cyclone first down. And that was a good job by Arkfeld, kind of waiting for him to come open as Perry kind of read that quick pass.
As we still have yet to see Gade Sears in this game, Shane. 1st and 10, ball on the 37 here in the second quarter. This will be a toss to Lucas Francis. He's got the side, and he'll bounce off a couple players. Be enough for, I do believe, another first down.
It'll be close to that. It looks like they're going to mark him about a yard short. Maybe 2. As good job by Francis to fight for those 8 yards.
As he's kind of running with some power tonight, Shane. He's more of the explosive finesse type of back, so it's kind of dangerous to see him looking for contact as well. But 2nd and 2, so we have Noah Schmidt in the backfield. They'll throw it out there to
Spencer Fink, I believe is who that is.
As he'll get the first down and be tackled right there. That is Spencer Fink off to the far side. So tonight, Shane, we're seeing a lot of different Cyclones getting some playing time. Up 14-0 here in the second quarter. 10:22 to go. Harlan leading 14-0. It's kind of almost like Harlan just giving a lot of people some playing time, because we're facing Nevada next week. You want as much rest as you can for those
Yeah, I was going to say, I think it's more of a let's save as many people as we can, not risk an injury.
Guess this will be a run right up the middle.
Yeah, the fullback dive will get, I don't know, maybe 2.
Second and 7.
You know, the Cyclones love that fullback dive play.
And Bendorf has been kind of the man to do it. He's been having a lot of success. He can break some big runs off there. Second and 7, though. Arkfeld in the shotgun. As just out of the hands of Joseph Rice there, as he had him wide open in the middle. Shane just could not come up with the pass.
Yeah, nice little slant again. Harlan's found success with those plays. Unfortunately, just in and out of his hands.
And that was a dart from Arkfeld. I mean, he really put some zip on the ball there.
Yeah, no changeup, just straight gas.
Just straight gas. That's right. Elite ball placement is what we like to say here on HLTV channel 15. As Arkfeld will look to the air here on 3rd and 7.
As he's going to get flushed out of the pocket. Probably going to be a hold. He's got a receiver open in the end zone.
And just can't complete it. So laundry on the field.
Yeah, that looked about in the area of holding. So.
Well, we have yet to see the punting unit, but it looks like we might on this drive.
As they will accept it instead of leaving the Cyclones with a 4th and 7. Got to be a little bit of strategy, as Harlan has been going for it on 4th downs lately.
But you're kind of giving them a 3rd and 17. As kind of successful as this passing game has been, Shane, I don't know if I agree with that. I think I would just either let them punt it or what. But we're going to see Harlan on a 3rd and 17. Arkfeld under center.
Yeah, Cyclones come out in the I formation.
As Arkfeld
bit of a play action.
Pass.
He's got Eggers on a little comeback route. He'll make the first miss, and now they'll wind up with about 4th and 2.
As just at the stick, Shane just tackled right before. So what could have been a long 4th down will be a 4th and 1 for the Cyclones, and that penalty decline, Shane, kind of bit Perry right there, as now Harlan a very manageable 4th down.
Yeah, but again, I mean, that's a tough choice. You take 3rd and 17 or you take 4th and 7. I think you're in a tough pickle against this Harlan offense either way.
I think Harlan's been committed to not punting the ball tonight, as Harlan in the I formation will give it to Noah Schmidt, and it'll be waved dead.
As we're going to have another flag. Tell you what, these officials' arms are getting some work too, as there's been quite a few flags so far.
As it started out kind of slow in the first quarter, Shane, but I think the third week in a row, Harlan's game has been littered with penalties, not from any of Harlan's doings, just a lot of penalties on both sides here.
Yeah, as this will push it back to 4th and 7, so we're about where we would have been at regardless. Arkfeld will come out in the shotgun with Schmitz to his left.
Ball on the 22 as he'll look to the air. He's got Eggers. And that'll be complete down to about the 6. And Eggers kind of took a shot on that one, but hung him up high on that pass. But Arkfeld put it where only Eggers could get it.
Yeah, and Eggers did a good job of going down quick as Perry closed on that in a hurry.
That could have been a very hard hit either way, but it is 1st and 7 for the Cyclones. And Shane, what do we call that pass?
Elite ball placement.
That is right, as we have 4 wide receivers set, and they'll look to the air again. Arkfeld, he's got Joseph Rice, and that'll be a touchdown. As a nice little curl route, and he ended up with a kind of an out.
Yeah, curl route, and then he just, the defender just lost his footing. Rise put the brakes on, and easy little turn into the end zone, basically.
So Harlan scores first in the second quarter, now up 20-0 as Nolan Schwery will look to make it 21-0 here. As it is up and good, so 21-0. Harlan over Perry, and Shane, it's a lot more passing than I thought we'd see. Shane, it kind of seems like Arkfeldt's going to get kind of his little workout there, but I mean, that's a good thing. If we're facing Nevada next week, you want everything to kind of be firing on all cylinders. What better way to kind of test that than on homecoming?
Yeah, again, like you said, Nevada coming as a big test next week, and you definitely want to try out all the plays you can to get your offense more comfortable.
Especially, I do believe the last 2 to 3 years we've faced them in the playoffs. So, again, for about the third time this season, Harlan will have a huge matchup in your matchup. But Elmer will punt it or kick it off, and this one will be received at about the 5 for Perry, and he's got nowhere to go.
Again, this Cyclone's kick coverage team just doing real good work.
He gets about 5 steps after the return, Shane, and there's about 6 Cyclones waiting for him to get there.
Yeah, again, it's hard to believe if there's even Perry guys out there trying to block the Cyclones. It's just there's so much red around him.
Right. So 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Ball in the 16. 8:22 to go here in the first half. And Shane, this first half, it's been all Harlan, and this defense has not allowed Perry to do anything.
Yeah, I think they've allowed 1 first down, and that was on the first 2 plays, and since then it has been pretty much a goose egg.
As this will be a read option.
Yeah, they'll go
with the sticks.
Go with the jet sweep this time. They've been motioning that and faking it and finally hand it off, and I don't see a lot of people outrunning this Harlan defense to the edge, so probably not the route you want to go.
Yeah, the last 3 weeks, Shane, even in Creston last week, Harlan's edge defense was just unstoppable. They were able to kind of just stop them from getting anywhere outside.
Yeah, the containment has been great from Harlan all year. We've seen it from week 1, and yeah, even Creston with their explosive running attack, they couldn't get anything.
As it'll be a pass, and it'll be caught by Gomez there. So it'll be wrestled out of bounds. So Perry showing some life here.
Yeah, good little rollout. They've been trying to move that pocket quite a bit on that play. So finally getting some success off of it.
As it'll be a first down for Perry, as Drake Levon finally getting a little bit of time to throw, set and read for his man, but it was all Gomez again, as he's been every single target for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, and you know, I believe they've got some size at receiver, and here we'll see it. As Carney with some good coverage on that one.
That was. He got his hands up at the right time. It was just, that's exactly how you want to play the receiver right there.
Again, good tight face guarding right there, and yeah, great timing, watching the receiver's eyes, knowing when to bat the ball away.
As it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball in the 26. Just over 7 to go here.
And you know, Brian, I think that's the first throw we've seen to him, and that's Trey Hoffbauer, who's 6'3", 175.
Yeah, he's very tall, but like.
And then they go right back to Gomez on the out route.
Gomez must be the Darren Sproles of Perry, because he's been every target, like you said, but one. As that one was completed to Gomez for 7. So 3rd and 3. Ball in the 33. Perry kind of showing a little bit of something here on this offensive drive.
So we'll see Gomez matched up with Carney on this one, and
this will be a quarterback keeper, and he goes down.
Yeah, he nowhere to run. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Perry, I'm gonna keep moving the pocket and trying those out routes because there is no running against this Harlan defense right now.
As Soma was the man to bring him down, and Shane, he's had a great couple games. He's been kind of the one to flush the quarterbacks out of the pocket, really putting the pressure on him. This time he finally gets home.
Yeah, he does a really good job of setting the edge a lot of games, and yeah, it's nice to see him getting the reward on the stop right there.
So 4th and 5, Perry stays on the field, and this one will be thrown to the first row on the visitor side as
Erlenmeyer out there on the coverage on Hoffbauer. And yeah, again, Brian, just looking at this, and they've got some height on the outside. So not sure why they aren't using it a little more, but I'm here for it. We're looking kind of like what LC did week 1, where they have the huge height advantage on the outside and don't throw it that way at all.
Right. Kind of wondering if that's just all for kind of show for Perry, but 1st and 10 for the Cyclone offense, ball in the 31 as Will Arkfeld under center here. As it'll be a toss to Lucas Francis, and he's got some room, cuts it back inside, still going down inside the 20, and those feet just kept going, Shane. He was wrapped up about the 22.
Yeah, I think he took that defender for an extra 5-yard ride for free.
Right. And again, Shane, those Cyclone running backs just falling forward. That's just extra yards. 1st and 10, ball in the 16. Arkfeld will be under center. You have Noah Schmidt in the backfield as Spencer Fink and Eggers are lined up as your receivers. So it'll be a toss to Noah Schmidt to the far side.
And Schmitz will run through the first defender. As again, he just looks for that contact.
He could have probably still kept going to the outside, turned it in just so he could lay the shoulder pads on a Blue Jay, and he'll get 6 on that carry. As we'll see Landon Kaufman come in. Again, no Gade Sears as of yet, Shane, and I'm thinking if we haven't seen him in the first half, we're probably not going to be seeing him tonight, as Harlan might be resting some players for next week's game in Nevada, as Arkfeld will go right up the middle on a quarterback keeper. And we got a late activity there.
Yeah, just some tough play and little bit of extracurricular after the whistle, but it happens, and Harlan's just got to keep their composure and keep moving forward.
So 3rd and 1 after the quarterback keeper, ball in the 7. As we've seen Harlan kind of be pass heavy here in the red zone, maybe working on something for next week. But Arkfeld will be under center in the I formation.
See the toss to Francis. He gets through and into the end zone.
Bounces off about 3 Perry defenders, and he falls in the end zone. So touchdown Harlan. As 3:34 to go here in the first half. Harlan up 27-0. And as we wait for Nolan Schwery to see if he can make it 28-0. As we have a injured Blue Jay on the field. 3:34 to go here in the first half. It is 27-0 Harlan over Perry. We will take an injury timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, member FDIC.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. Here after the injury timeout, Nolan Schwery looks to make the point after attempt to go up 28-0. And it is good from Nolan Schwery. So Harlan now leads 28-0. 3:34 to go here in the first half. It's been all Harlan on homecoming.
Yeah, again, this is kind of what we expected coming into this game. Just all Harlan, and Perry just kind of here.
Right. I mean, the surrounding area, Shane, the last couple of weeks, we've seen some spoils. We've seen some blowouts on homecoming night. So it could have went either way if Harlan took Perry lightly. But I think as of right now, Harlan just too much for the Blue Jays, as your homecoming king set to kick it off up 28-0.
And Elmer drives it to about the 20, a little deeper than that, but first real shot at a return for the Blue Jays.
And Harlan almost got that ball away there.
Yeah, I don't know if the refs would have seen it that way, but you're right.
It would have been probably called down. But nonetheless, 3:28 to go. Perry comes back out on the field. 1st and 10, ball on the 32. And Shane, it's kind of just been Harlan's defense having their way with this Perry offense.
Yeah, again, this defense looking real good, and gotta love the confidence it's probably going to take them into the next week against Nevada.
Yeah, we're seeing Harlan trying some new players, and we're going to get a sack from Soma again. As, man, what a throwdown from Soma, and that is his second sack of the game, and he is hyped.
Yeah, again, this Harlan defense is just through basically at the snap. And right now they're not really falling for any fakes or anything.
As that was an 8-yard loss there on the sack, as Soma's been back there almost all game, kind of just living in their backfield. So 2nd and 18 as they'll try it again. And
looks like that was Sorfenden maybe on that one.
As it was, as he's kind of been the main man on defense all season as well. And it's just almost scary how quick this Harlan defense is getting through this offensive line.
Yeah, again, gotta love the confidence this is going to build for this defense. They've been playing well all year, but this could take it to another level.
So 3rd and 19, ball on the 23. Perry in the shotgun. They are more than likely going to have to go through the air here. As they'll look to the far side, and it'll be incomplete.
Yeah, looking for Aiden Burgeon on that one, on a little crossing route to try and confuse the Cyclones, but Landon Kaufman was there, not fooled at all.
So 4th and 19 as Perry brings out the punt unit. We'll see Kaufman and Sorfinen back to receive the punt. As it is kind of a nice little punt there at about the 50, and he'll drop it, and Harlan falls on it, as that could have been dangerous, as Kaufman, I think, was running right before the ball got to him.
Yeah, as that was Weston Rise that fell on that one. As, Kaufman just getting a little ahead of himself, bobbled it quick, and then tried to go. I was kind of excited that one. I always love to see a punt returner getting to catch the ball on the run.
Right. This guy too ahead of himself. 1st and 10, ball on the 49. Will Arkfeld still out there. This Harlan offense in the I formation. Noah Schmidt in the backfield. And they'll set to the air again. He has Eggers wide open and just can't get there. Eggers had it's kind of on the opposite side there almost.
Yeah, it looked like maybe, I don't know if he just looked over the wrong shoulder or what, but just had to twist and turn around. And unfortunately, it looked like that was the read, because on the backside, Joseph Rise was wide open down the sideline for a touchdown if that would have been the read.
Eggers had his man beat, though, like you said, just kind of lost the ball there while it was in the air. 2nd and 10, ball on the 49. And Harlan just keeping the gas pedal on the floor as they'll look to the air again. And it'll be Joseph Rice about 2 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, as Rice is just executing that curl route to perfection right now.
They have no answer for him, Shane, as they kind of just stand there about 2 yards behind the receiver, and that's going to be completion every single time.
Yeah, well, right now what's happening is they're up pressing Rice, and he's getting off the line quick, and
stopping.
Somehow they aren't seeing this curl route coming that Harlan's been throwing quite a bit.
As this will be a toss to the far side to Lucas Francis, and he gets enough for the first down. So Harlan looking to score here before halftime to go up 35-0.
Yeah, it'd be big to get that last touchdown before the end of the half and have a full second half of continuous clock for the Cyclones.
And you'll more than likely see second string, but Arkfeld going to the air as this will be complete to Spencer Fink. He's going to cut back to the far side, or to the near side here, and he'll be down at about the 10.
Yeah, good job by Fink with a couple cuts, and he's inside the red zone now.
As it was kind of a rock, paper, scissors between him and Joseph Rice to see who was going to catch that ball. So they had plenty of time to figure out which one was going to complete it.
Yeah, and I'm not going to lie, I like the idea of letting Rice out there and block for Fink.
Right. Going to take that size matchup over anything, as this one will be incomplete.
Just behind, it looked like that was Eggers again out there.
As I'm not sure if Will Arkfeld was expecting him to go back to the outside, but threw it where he thought he was going to go.
Yeah, unfortunately just a slip and a fall and ball a little bit behind, and Cyclones will recoup on 2nd and 10.
Ball on the 11. Harlan comes out. And Arkfeld will look to the air, and he's had Eggers right there, but did not see the linebacker from Perry.
Yeah, that was well read by, looks like, Jesus Gonzalez maybe there. Just a good read, and almost came away with a pick.
So 3rd and 10. Ball on the 11 as Harlan kind of almost was a dangerous throw there, but they get another crack at it. Ball on the 11. Arkfeld looks to kind of put it in the air again as he's looking to the near side here, and it'll be complete and down to the 5. That's Joseph Rice.
Again, just hammering that curl route.
As, I mean, if it's not broke, Shane, don't fix it. And
yeah, no sense in reinventing the wheel here.
Right. It's getting you about 5 yards a completion. So 4th and 6, ball on the 6 for Harlan.
As it looks like they're just going to let the clock run down a bit and call timeout.
So Harlan will take a timeout. We will take a timeout. You're watching HLTV Channel 15. Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. 28 seconds to go here in the first half on homecoming night. Harlan leads it 28-0 over the Perry Blue Jays. And Shane has kind of just been all Harlan offensively and defensively. And unfortunately for the Blue Jays, just no answer for any of it. As this will be a rollout. Arkfeld's got his man in the end zone, and
Rice is up and down with it.
Caught for a touchdown. So 20 seconds to go here in the first half. Harlan puts another one on the board. 34-0. As we saw that same play in Creston, Shane, and it resulted in the same result.
Yeah, again, I was just about to say picture perfect replay of the 2-point conversion in Creston, as just watching Rise come across the formation in the back of the end zone, and he's got the height. Probably not anybody can out jump him for it.
Nope. And Arkfield put it again right where only Rise could get it. So Harlan now will lead it 35-0 as Nolan Schwery puts it through. So 20 seconds to go here in the first half. It's been all Harlan here on homecoming night, 35-0 over the Perry Blue Jays.
As you got to think, Perry's probably just going to field this kick and run out the clock.
Hoping it stays 35-0. You don't want any turnovers, any fumble. 20 seconds to go. Kind of keep the score 35-0 going into the half. And unfortunately, Harlan receives the ball in the second half, so Perry's not getting any breaks there either.
Yeah, as Argueta drives the kick.
Yes, it'll get about to the 7 there. And Harlan will get him down at about the 17.
Yeah, 11 seconds left. Again, gotta think they're just gonna knee it. You never really know, but that's kind of what I'm expecting to see.
Either a knee or just a kind of a fall forward up the middle, as they're gonna let the...
I guess it is continuous clock now, so it'll just wind down, and we will take this one to halftime.
So at the end of the half, Harlan leads it 35-0 here on homecoming night. Shane, it's been all Harlan. Nothing to really complain about if you're a Cyclone. A lot to complain about if you're a Perry Blue Jay, but nonetheless a good complete first half from the Cyclones.
Yeah, again, I think really the only thing you can really hamper on is just a few false starts here and there. Otherwise, this has been a well-executed half by the Cyclones.
So we will be back after the half. Harlan leads it 35-0 here on homecoming. You're watching HLTV channel 15.
Local Cyclone coverage on HLTV channel 15 is brought to you by Keist Auto Center in Harlan, Iowa. Hansen House Senior Living. Experience life, experience Hansen House.
Conducting Swampler is a proud supporter of the Harlan community, education, and student activities. We move your business forward.
United Bank of Iowa. The difference is here. Member FDIC.
Polly Jones Funeral Home, longtime supporter of Harlan Community Athletics and events.
We're your station for Western Iowa sports. Cool Gold 105.3 FM, KNOD in Harlan, Iowa.
Family, service, community. SCSB.
Dr. J's Family Eye Care, longtime supporter of Cyclone Sports in Harlan.
Peterson Family Wellness Center and Lewis Family Aquatic Complex. Live well.
Cyclone Lanes, great family entertainment, including bowling, sandwiches, and homemade buttercrust pizzas.
Welcome back to Merrill Field here for the start of the second half on homecoming night. Shane, Harlan did nothing but light up the scoreboard in the first half, 35-0. Shane, it's been all Harlan with 244 yards of offense to Perry's 11. Harlan 63 yards passing and on the ground for 181 of those yards, 12 first downs to Perry's 2. And for Perry, it's been a tough go.
Yeah, they got that first down on the first drive in 2 plays, and that was about it. As we'll see Braden Eggers return this kick, and
he's got some room, and he's still going. He's got a nice block, and he's going to go all the way. Touchdown, Harlan.
As Braden Eggers takes the opening second half kick for a touchdown. And let's not forget, give Ian Carney some props for getting that last block coming out of nowhere and showing the effort for that.
The down the field blocking for Harlan. It was kind of like if he needed a block, he just kind of slowed down for a little bit and let Harlan come up and block for him.
Yeah, Braden was looking to cut inside there, it looked like, but then Carney comes and sealed the edge, and off he went.
So 41-0, Harlan over Perry, and Shane, that is how you want to start the second half if you're the Cyclones. And for Perry, unfortunately, the second half starts a lot like the first.
Yeah, again, continuous clock here, so still some time running off.
As the kick is up and good from Nolan Schwery. Now 42-0. Harlan leads here on homecoming night, and man, what a way to open the second half, as that is Harlan's first kick return of the season.
Yeah, I mean, really haven't seen much opportunity for any returns that often. Been a lot of good special teams coverage that we've faced, so.
We've had a couple ones that ended up getting called back or something, but yeah, Harlan definitely hyped up on the sidelines after that opening return. And Shane, for the Perry, the first time they see the field offensively, they're going to have to face a very hyped up Harlan defense, and a defense that's kind of worked them over in the first half now. Like we said, only holding them to 11 total yards.
Yeah, as if these Cyclones weren't hyped enough coming out up 35-0. That's going to add a kickoff for a touchdown, no matter the score, always adds to it.
That's right. And we're seeing some new numbers here for the Cyclone defense. Like we said, going to be a lot of
second stringers, like you were saying.
Right. So a lot of resting of the starters, Shane. Like you said, a lot of second stringers coming in to start this half, and we kind of seen flashes of this second string defense. And just like that, the second string defense is no joke either. As the last time they played a game played Sergeant Bluffs, they were able to kind of handle Sergeant Bluff as well.
Yeah, as in that game we saw Dallas McDowell and Mason Schultz just flying around the field.
They're definitely quick, as we see. I do believe Michael McDowell is out there right now. So
again, it's Dallas McDowell.
Dallas McDowell. Not the NASCAR driver. As Perry sets to the air, and it'll be complete for the first down. So that's Perry's third first down of the game, as that is somebody different than Gomez on the reception.
And Shane Noeth on the coverage on that play with the tackle. As again, that's where Perry's had their success, moving the pocket.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 35. As Perry sets to the air, pump fakes.
And he's going to have to keep it.
Unfortunately, just nowhere to go again. He'll get a little bit, but not a lot.
As we have, I believe it's Landon Nissen on the tackle for the Cyclones there.
So 2nd and 6 for the Blue Jays, as he was looking for anybody had a pump fake and just kind of got what he could there. As he'll be in the shotgun here, as he'll roll out to the far side.
And he's got room to run if he wants to.
And Dallas McDowell from behind. What a hit from Dallas McDowell. And we said it, he's got the speed. And right there, just nobody touching him.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest right there, that's just poor decision-making from the quarterback. He had about 20 yards worth of running room out there and decided to stop to look for the pass. And that's all Dallas McDowell needed to lay the lumber.
Right. I mean, you're kind of taught that to look downfield, but when you got the sticks right there, Shane, you got to tuck it and run. Dallas McDowell just was not waiting. 3rd and 6 now after a big play from McDowell, and this will be incomplete. Facing a 4th and 6 now, as Harlan's defense again just standing tall.
Yeah, Ian Carney there on jumping the route. Again, saw the good block on the kickoff, and right there almost reads it to take it to the house, but at least gets the pass breakup.
So this Harlan defense still just kind of doing whatever it wants with this Perry offense. As we'll see the offense stay on the field for Perry, facing a 4th and 6. As he'll roll to the near side here, and it'll be complete, and he'll be out of bounds. Enough to move the sticks, though, for a Blue Jay first down.
Again, Brian, that seems to be where Perry's offense is coming from. The Cyclones defense got to start seeing it. They move the pocket and just run an out route.
I'm not sure if they either was kind of expecting just a run play, or or something sneaky there, but kind of seemed like Harlan was still trying to shift over to the near side here.
Yeah, again, it's the defense still not leaving the receivers or anything really that much room, so they're close in proximity, good coverage, and
this will be a
Levin's gonna keep it and get out, and Carney makes the tackle.
So that'll be enough to move the first down. That's kind of the first time Drake's been able to do really anything without getting blasted. He's had a long night between Soma and now Dallas McDowell really kind of laying the lumber on him. I'm not sure if he wants to continue to run, but he has to.
Yeah, and again, even that one, he had to shake off a tackle in the pocket to break free and get those yards. So it's not like Harlan's not getting there.
So 1st and 10 for Perry, as this will be complete short, and he'll be down for about a gain of 3.
Yeah, as that was Weston Rise there that closed that one in a hurry. Again, if he's a step faster on that break, that's a pick. This Harlan defense is reading everything right now.
Not really. Once they catch the ball, Shaden, they're not getting any yards after carry. Harlan really locked down. Very good corner play we've seen from the Cyclones tonight. Kind of really been improving week to week, but especially tonight. As this will be a hurried pass, and it is almost intercepted. That was number 41. It looks like Landon Nissen there, almost coming away with the pick. Yeah, he kind of a late read there, but Shane, the hurried pass just kind of set it up for a dangerous territory for Perry.
Yeah, and like we've been talking, these Cyclone defensive backs are breaking really well on everything.
So 3rd and 7, ball in the 31 as we'll get the rollout to the far side, and he is met in the middle of the field. What a hit there from number 49 for the Cyclones. That's Jake Wagman.
Yeah, I thought Levon had quite a bit of room to run there, but Cyclones closed that in a hurry.
And he can't cut back inside and ran right into a Cyclone defender. So 4th and 5 as Perry's offense stays on the field and call him back to the...
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry up to the line if they want to get this play off.
Had the play call, came back to the huddle, and they're set with about 3 seconds left. And this will be
They're going to have to call a timeout.
Timeout for Perry. So instead of facing a penalty, they have to burn a timeout. 4:19 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Harlan up 42-0. You're watching HLTV Channel 15. Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. 4:19 to go in the 3rd quarter. It's been all Harlan on the field, on the scoreboard, 42-0 as Perry's faced a 4th and 5 as it'll be a shotgun. He'll roll to the far side, get hits as he's thrown, and overthrows his receiver, so that'll be a turnover on downs.
Yeah, as Noah had the coverage out there and didn't leave much room to put that ball in there. He would have had to have elite ball placement to complete that one.
And you just don't get that when you're hurried up like he was. He had a Cyclone in his face. He had to hurry up and try to throw that over a reaching arm there.
Yeah, now we'll see Gabe Arkfeld come out to lead this offense. Looks like Will's night is probably over.
As resting as many starters as you can, again facing a huge game next week as we travel to Nevada. Harlan just trying to save a lot, as much as they can. Don't need an injury here late in this game. As this will be Lucas Francis to the far side.
I was gonna say we'll see Francis in there still, but there's some laundry out on the field again. Whereas unfortunately, I'm thinking that's probably going to be a hold.
And it is. And I do believe that is Harlan's 6th penalty. Seventh penalty of the game. So 7 penalties, Shane, still up 42-0. That's kind of salt in the wound still.
Yeah, again, just some little things to clean up here and there. The penalties are something we got to clean up. Again, this offense can definitely make up for them.
Yeah, we saw a couple penalties in Creston, Shane, but we were able to move up and down those about 40 yards before really doing anything. And we have a man wide open down the field. It is caught and down to about the 35.
As Gabe Arkfeld just throwing a dart down the sideline to an open Landon Kaufman.
As Harlan's still not scared to put it in the air, but that's kind of what you want to see with your second string. Got to get them comfortable. And like you said, Gabe Arkfeld just put it right on the number for Landon Kaufman down the sideline there for a huge gain. Ball on the 44 now.
Yeah, and that's a nicely thrown long ball by the backup quarterback for the Cyclones.
As this will be a toss to, I think, Lucas Francis.
That is Lucas Francis, who is bouncing off tacklers. Pretty close to a late hit out of bounds, but refs thought he was in, so he must have been in.
As after last week, Shane, we don't want to see any more of those calls. So 1st and 10, ball on the 34. As Harlan's offense still just kind of looking like a well-oiled machine. Whoever, doesn't matter whether it's Will or Gabe, just looking like the same offense.
Yeah, and he is just putting it on the money. As we'll see the old fullback dive from the Cyclones. As I think it's Brody Bendorf, and a late flag. We'll have to see what this one's for. As we are at about 1:30 left in this third quarter.
As waiting for the call.
That's going to be an unsportsmanlike conduct on Perry.
So Perry's 2nd penalty of the game, and something going for Harlan's way here in the second half.
Yeah, not exactly sure what happened. The refs saw something they didn't like, though, and that will bring it to a 1st and 10 from the 14 for the Cyclones.
Definitely a mistake you don't want to make if you're Perry, giving Harlan any kind of free yards, as they've had no problem getting yards. Now you're handing them free yards here. As it'll be all Gabe Arkfeld in the backfield as he looks for Eggers in the middle of the field, and he's down to about the 5.
Yeah, as both these Arkfelds just put these throws right on the money. Good read from Gabe, and throws a dart to Eggers.
It's a nice little 2-step drop, fired right in the middle of the field. It's a nice completion for 9 yards.
As the Cyclones are looking to maybe put up a touchdown before we get out of this third quarter.
Again, continuous clock here. Harlan up 42-0. As Shane said, we're knocking on the door to try to get some more points, and this will be a toss to, I do believe that's Noah Schmidt.
Yeah, I believe that was Noah Schmidt.
It
He's
is.
in pretty easily for the touchdown.
As again, looking for that contact, but Noah Schmidt will get in the end zone. So Harlan now 48-0 over Perry. As we wait for Nolan Schwery to attempt the PAT. And Shane, like our good friend Rod Novotny used to say, cows out of the barn.
Cow has been out of the barn, Brian.
And good news if you're a Harlan fan in the stands, TikTok will go the clock as continuous clock continues. So this second half should be kind of a quick one, but we will see a lot of new numbers, new faces that we don't normally get to see a lot this year, so that's always good.
As it is 48-0 on the scoreboard. I thought he made that extra point.
I did too, but as again, the homecoming king, he has been a busy man tonight on these kickoffs as he will set to put another one in the air. And this is a booming kick downfield. And this will be wrestled down all the way back to about the 20, but they're going to mark him
he had
progress.
Forward progress, so.
About the 25.
As again, that kick coverage unit from the Cyclones has been doing well tonight.
And again, I do believe we fully see kind of Harlan's second string defense here as we're seeing a bunch of new numbers. As that'll be the end of the third quarter. So now Harlan, now 49-0 as they put the point up on the board.
I was going to say, I did not think he missed that one.
So 49-0 going into the fourth quarter. We will take a break as they switch sides. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.
At United Bank of Iowa, the difference is here. Conveniently located at the corner of Highway 59 and Pine Street in Harlan, you'll always find a smiling face to greet you and help you with all your banking needs. We offer competitive rates on deposits and loans, and the latest in technology with our online and mobile products. Come and find out for yourself why the difference is here at United Bank of Iowa. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15. First and 10 for the Blue Jays, as this will be a run to the far side, and Harlan will swallow him up in the backfield. I think everybody on the defense was in on that tackle, Shane.
Yeah, as I think there was about 2 or 3 different Harlan kids that maybe could have taken that handoff, as
we got an injured Cyclone as Mason Schultz checks in, but more than likely we'll have an injured timeout as they will tend to the injured Cyclone. We'll be right back. You're watching HLTV Channel 15. Welcome back to HLTV Channel 15, as it was Dallas McDowell, the injured Cyclone there, as Perry looks to throw it as he's hit it as he's thrown, and it'll be caught.
What
That's the 50.
What a catch by Egan Lieber. Has got the Cyclones on the double move there.
I'm surprised he even got that off, Shane. He took a huge hit there.
Yeah, not surprised he got it off, but definitely surprised he had a lot of arm behind that one. As the Blue Jays pick up their first chunk play of the game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if the defender just wasn't didn't get his hands up in time, but nonetheless he was on his man, so that's as we have a run to the far side there, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds at about the 40.
And that looks like Jackson Beaker on the tackle. And that's the first bit of daylight they've kind of seen on the edge on this Cyclone defense, and even then we had guys out there to force them back inside.
Yeah, I mean, this, whether it's first string or second string, Shane, this defense is just so quick to the ball to pressure to anything, and this will be an incomplete pass. As again, no matter when he leaves the pocket, Shane, he's just getting pressured from the linebackers, from the D-line. I mean, they're after him.
Yeah, this Harlan defense, even the backups are flying around out there.
A lot of quick speed. Unfortunately, Dallas McDowell going out, he was able to walk underneath or off on his own, so that's good. Maybe he has a little stinger there, but he's very quick. Shane, we saw in Sergeant Bluff, he was 4 tackles in a row. As this will be a pass to the near side here, and that'll be incomplete.
Yeah, luckily that one was not really catchable, because it looked like Hagen Sorensen got there a little quick.
He did, and but again, the ball was about 50 yards up in the air. It looked like a hang time punt there. So just under 9 to go here with the continuous clock. Harlan still leads it 49-0, pitching their first shutout of the season. As Perry facing a 4th and 3 offense still on the field, and Harlan's coming to get him as he's got enough room there on the outside, and he's still going there, and he'll be out of bounds.
As we're getting into close territory to hits out of bounds.
Unfortunately, unlike Crescent, they let that one play through. So no late hit call from the Cyclones, but like you said, that was teetering there.
Yeah, good. I mean, good scramble from Drake there, and first down for the Blue Jays.
So 1st and 10, ball on the 19. As they'll send a man in motion, and it'll go to him to the far side there, and he'll get pushed out of bounds inside the 5. So Perry's offense catching fire on this drive. So 1st and goal for the Blue Jays, ball on the 2. As it kind of seems like their jet sweeps, Shane, are kind of catching this defense off guard on this drive.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Perry's still got a few starters in there, so.
And this will be a quarterback keeper.
And he will be in for the touchdown.
So here in the 4th quarter, Perry gets on the scoreboard now 49-6 as the quarterback keeper from Drake Levon will get Perry at least on the scoreboard, so you can kind of go home with that at least.
Yeah, again, a nice little note for Perry to go out on.
Still playing to the whistle. That's what you like to see. Down this much at least. Now 49-7 after the PAT, and we'll see what this Harlan offense can muster up. Again, they went right down the field the last time, Shane, and put more points on the board, throwing the ball a lot more than I expected.
Yeah, this offense just working everything out and letting us see what the second stringers can do.
Definitely practicing some schemes and stuff maybe for next week in Nevada, but nonetheless, no matter what, Harlan's still executing it to perfection.
Yeah, as we'll see a couple different return men back, as we've got Aiden Redmond Stevenson and Jason McDaniel. And they're going to go with a little pooch kick, and Harlan fair catches it. Good heads-up play by the Harlan kick team. As I believe that was Levi Scheckinger with the heads-up play to call for the fair catch.
And, I mean, that was a nice pooch kick there from Perry. As that one, it would have caught anybody off guard, really, for nobody not paying attention. Like you said, he had the kind of the heads-up play right away. It's not very often you see a fair catch on a kickoff, but definitely a smart play, not turning it over or giving them any chance to get an onside.
As we'll see Gabe back there in the pistol. And Harlan's still throwing.
As he's
going long.
and it's going to be incomplete.
He had Alex Arkfeld there on the route. So all kind of Arkfelds out here on this team.
Yeah, Arkfelds and Rises, and man, I think if you say either one of those names, Shane, that's about a 50% chance you got it right.
There's again another well-thrown deep ball from Gabe.
So 2nd and 10, ball on the 40, just under 6 to go, 49-7 on the scoreboard as Harlan's in the I formation. As this will be a handoff up the middle to almost the 50.
And Perry's got the ball. However, Harlan's going to catch the break, and it is not ruled a fumble.
As it works for us this time, Shane, but still on defense, we're 0 for 9 on those calls.
0 for everything on those calls.
I think you said it best last week. We just can't buy one. So 3rd and 6, ball on the 44, just under 5 to go, and this is snapped. As this will be a fullback dive right up the middle.
And that's some good yards from the fullback there. As that was Caden Schofield on the carry up the middle.
That'll be enough to move the sticks, Shane. So Harlan's offense possibly looking just to close this game out.
Yeah, again, even with the backups, kind of like them to just get a couple first downs and get out of here.
Yeah, continuous clock. Like we said, almost now 4 minutes to go. Harlan was still passing, but it's kind of now to the territory where you're just going to see the ground game kind of be the focus. And this one will go to about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Redmond Stevenson on the carry there. Yeah, he looks like they're going to mark him for a 1-yard loss.
So 2nd and 11 for the Cyclones. Ball at midfield. As we'll see Gabe in the backfield, Shane. As this will be a pitch to... As he's got some room.
That's Redmond Stevenson.
Again, down to about the 22, Shane. And, man, he almost broke that one.
Yeah, we saw a little bit of him against Sergeant Bluff, and he's got a little bit of explosiveness in him.
That was a well-timed pitch, too. Was able to kind of hit those holes. Like you said, very explosive type of runner. And he was down the field kind of in a hurry to get down to the 23. So Harlan takes over 1st and 10 on the 23. Now under 3 to go. And is Harlan looking to put more points on the board, or they're going to run it out? And Redmond again up the middle.
I don't know. They might be trying to run it out, but Redmond Stevenson doing everything he can to get into that end zone.
I think Stevenson wants to go to the homecoming dance with a touchdown at least.
Yeah, as again, this line still open up holes on the Perry defense, so we'll keep this moving, and I'd probably see another 7 for the Cyclones.
I mean, it's kind of a huge thing when you can score when you're not really trying. So 49-7, gonna be under 2 to go, and this is snapped here in the 4th quarter, as this will be a fullback dive. And
yeah, we'll go back to Schofield, and he'll get a couple yards.
So 2nd and 8. Shane, they've been getting the play calling in tonight pretty quick. We haven't faced a delay game yet, as Harlan will pitch it out to, I do believe that's Redmond again.
And he fights forward for a few more yards.
So 3rd and 5, Shane, and this will be under a minute to go here, as Unless something absolutely crazy, Shane, Harlan's leaving here 4-2 tonight. And for the Blue Jays, they will fall to 1-5. The game next week will be Harlan at Nevada, Shane, and it's another big field type of matchup there. We've had quite a bit of those this year.
Yeah, and I'm excited for that game. It should be a good one, as it looks like Perry's going to call a timeout right before the snap with 27 seconds left.
As you kind of have to admire Perry right there, just still not giving up. 3rd and 5, 27 seconds left, down 42. I mean, you still got to treat it as any type of game if you're the opposing team.
Yeah, you know, Perry trying to come out with this, not allowing a last-second touchdown. Harlan maybe want to get the backups some confidence and get them on the board. So we'll see what the Cyclone offense draws up here.
So 3rd and 5, as you said, 27 seconds left to go here, Shane. More than likely, last play of the game. Shane, Harlan's, I mean, the game in Nevada, Shane, will be almost playoff type of feel. Again, we've had that with the big game matchups with Lewis Central, Glenwood, the big one in Creston, and now.
Yeah, the Cyclone's just going to take a knee to get out of here.
So no stoppage of the clock this time, as that'll do it. Harlan wins it on homecoming, 49-7, Shane, and this was probably the most complete game we've seen of the Cyclones play this year.
Yeah, really nice to get this going into the big game next week. And, you know, that was without Cade Sears playing at all tonight, so saving him from next week. He's well rested, so it'll be fun. A
lot of well rested starters tonight. So on homecoming, Harlan wins it 49-7. Next week we will be at Nevada. Thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. You're watching HLTV Channel 15.